guys, how's it going? Just wanted to come on here and do a quick video. Looks like we've had yet another Mandela effect. I'm kind of like peeping around the Mandela effect community, and I kind of have a platform that I follow on Facebook, and they kind of give updates and things like that. And so looks like Della Reese died again. So I think I made a video the other day about hello, goddess of love, how are you? I made a video the other day about Little Richard. It was a little while ago, but Little Richard being alive again. And I know that I saw him. I know that he died. Yeah. But I just saw somebody posted on a group that I follow. Little Richard appears at something. I mean, he literally looks like death hanging onto a lifesaver. But again, he's back alive. So now Della Reese has died again, because a lot of people remember Della Reese dying before now. I don't remember that. I don't watch a lot of TV. I don't pay attention to a lot of celebrity news because I don't care. But I don't remember Della Reese dying prior to now. But she's dead again. And some people in the Mandela effect community are saying that she was already dead, that she died shortly after Red Fox, like maybe a few years after Red Fox passed away. So of course I want to know what you guys think. Does anybody remember her being dead already? Like, do you remember this happening before in another timeline? So a previous video that I made, I see that, like some people commented that, we are literally like shifting timelines. And I had such an awesome point that I wanted to make about that, of something that happened in my own life. But it is getting harder and harder and harder to remember things that happen even in your own timeline, much less things that have happened, that are happening with these celebrities and all this kind of stuff. And I promise you guys, I don't remember Della Reese dying in the past. I remember Muhammad Ali dying before this time. I remember, who else was it that they said died and they weren't really dead or something like that. I do remember Muhammad Ali. And there's somebody else that they said was dead, and then now they're back alive again. But those are the most popular ones. I know for a fact Muhammad Ali died in a previous timeline, and then now he died again. Oh, I know who it was. The preacher guy, Billy Graham. I remember watching Billy Graham's funeral on TV. I remember when the hurricane, or it was either the hurricane or the earthquake, I think it happened in Haiti. His son went over and was doing all this charity work. And I remember thinking to myself, because I was a devout Christian at that time, I remember thinking to myself, wow, what a great, follow-up to his father. His father just passed him the mantle, and now he's over here helping, with the relief efforts and all this kind of stuff. And these people have left an awesome legacy in this world, and blah, blah, blah. They probably was over there kidnapping kids, for all we know. I'm sure that it wasn't anything positive now that we look to see the results of the help that Haiti got. So, with that in mind, I just want to hear from you guys. And so I was asking a coworker, because I know the Della Reese thing, for me, it's a little sketchy. It's a little meh. I don't know if it, I don't know if it happened prior to this timeline. I don't remember. But I was asking this coworker, a lot of things like the Mandela effect. Does she remember, certain actors and actresses, like, the Little Richard thing? Does she remember him dying in a previous timeline? whatever, Muhammad Ali. And she's like, oh, well, I remember they reported that. And we don't really know if they actually died because it was just, you know, they reported it, but it's not to say that it actually happened. So do you guys think that maybe it's just poor reporting, or, you know, like the hoaxes where somebody says, oh, so-and-so passed away, and then it goes around Facebook, and then it gets verified by TMZ or somebody that the person didn't really die? You know, like, what do you guys think? Also, like, little Mandela effect things are starting to happen, like, even in my own life, own timeline. Like this morning, my mother said to me, you know, I told her, I said, I wanted her to pick me up some pants if she could find another pair. So she said she found this other pair of pants and she picked it up for me. Will I be to her house in December, you know, to get the pants and, you know, for the holidays? And I'm like, you know, am I still coming? And I said, well, I don't know. I'll let you know. She's like, well, I'm sick of you telling me that you're going to do stuff and then you don't do it. And, you know, or like when you say you're coming here and then you change your mind and blah, blah, blah. Could you just, you know, not tell me until you're actually sure and blah, blah, blah. So I'm like, I don't remember telling her that I was coming to Atlanta for the holidays. I do not remember that. I cannot place one time that we had a conversation that I said that to her. I have a friend of mine that said that she filled out her paperwork to be off work. She took the yellow piece, because they have like a carbon type thing where you take one copy and the boss gets the other copy. She said she remembers writing it out, putting it there, and she went in to, you know, send out an email that she was going to, you know, be off that day, and she said she just happened to go look at the calendar and she's not off. And she's like, I know that I filled out this paperwork. I know that I did it. She said, and I put my portion of it in my glove box. So I went to my glove box and it wasn't there. And when I talked to my boss about it, he never received it. He has no idea what I'm talking about. So, you know, I don't like this at all. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. Because if you can't remember a timeline, if you can't remember something that has happened, these people can pin anything on you and say that you did it, and it was in a different timeline. Like, all of these crimes and stuff that people are saying, they're saying people committed, did they really commit the crime? Because some of them are saying, I don't remember what happened, I don't remember doing that. Did they really do it, or did they just switch a damn timeline on us? This video is not going to be very long. I'm just, you know, kind of doing my usual ranting. You guys know me. But I don't get it. I don't understand what's going on. Does anybody have any, like, real solid reason that they know of that this is happening, apart from CERN, apart from the Hadron Colliders? I mean, because I know they have more than one. But does anybody have any, like, other information? Like, you know, and I don't want to hear all this religious crap, because, you know, my rationale is, what is the point of a strong delusion? You know, if this is the strong delusion, like, what's the point? I mean, we already live in a world where, you know, people are killing children for sacrifices. I mean, why don't they need a strong delusion? Like, they're the ones in control. They're the ones doing all this stuff. So I don't want to hear that God has put a strong delusion on man for him to, because we're the ones that are suffering. The elites and, you know, all these rich people, the timeline's changing. It doesn't affect them. It just actually probably makes things easier for them to pin their crimes on other people and to make more money. So who's really being affected by this? Us, the little people. So the Bible changes. You know, it's so many changes in the Bible now, until I don't even understand how somebody can get up and preach a sermon on Sunday, because the Bible is not the Bible anymore. It's just, I mean, there's actually words in the Bible that are not words. Like, if you guys don't know, I know that there's a lady on here, Extol Yeshua, something. I know it's Extol Yeshua. She's a Christian lady. That's fine. But when I tell you this lady goes through that Bible and finds all these Mandela effects, how these preachers are getting up every Sunday preaching, I don't have a clue. I don't know how they can preach out of a Bible that has changed supernaturally. That should be your every Sunday message. Like, you all trying to figure out what the hell is going on. Because if somebody, I mean, when I look at the word Satan, and they're saying that Satan is a satellite that is watching all over everything and everybody, I have to believe that is true. Because if these people can change books, titles to movies and everything without it ever leaving your house. I have a Bible we have a Bible in our basement that has the hieroglyphic picture or holographic looking picture of Jesus on the front. And that Bible now says bottles instead of wine skins. And I know for a fact that the King James Bible said to pour old wine in new wine skins, or new wine in old wine skins would cause it to burst. Not bottles. You can pour old wine in a bottle, it ain't gonna bust. You can pour new wine in a bottle, I mean, it don't make sense now. But it says bottles. There's some Bibles that even has stuff in there about Queen Elizabeth that's still alive now. So what the hell is going on, people? People are dying and then coming back to life. People are dying twice. The Bible talks about that too. The second death. Like, is this second death that the Bible's talking about? Is this the second death because they're switching the fucking timelines on us? And we're gonna have two deaths? Because when I passed out and I was very near death, it wasn't like I was headed to a big light. Everybody's, oh, you just headed to a big light. And that wasn't my near-death experience. My near-death experience was I was still here. I was still living. My daughter stopped breathing. She said that she saw herself sitting on her bed on Facebook, messing with her phone. She did not know that she had stopped breathing until I picked her up off of the floor to make her breathe. She had went into a coughing spell, and she went into this coughing spell and she stopped breathing. Somehow she threw herself off the bed. And when she got to the floor, I went and I held her arms up so that she could start breathing again. She didn't even know she had stopped breathing because she saw herself on the bed playing on Facebook. So do you actually die when you die? Like, or are you coming back here to have a second death? Like, this stuff is getting super freaking weird, guys. I mean, like, I really need you guys to comment, chime in. I'm sure, I've been seeing that the numbers on my videos, like, I know a video has 200 views and now it has 55. So I don't know who can see my videos. I don't know if they're getting around. I generally post them on my Facebook so that people can, have an opportunity to see them on Facebook. If you guys want to follow me on Facebook, there's a couple of you that already do. It's Life, Reality, and the Truth of Religion on Facebook. It's a group. You can join. It's a public group, if I'm not mistaken. I don't think it's a secret group. And I talk more about religion and where people stand with religion. But for the most part, still, the kind of weirdo rants and stuff like that I have on here. So if you guys want to subscribe to that to catch, the videos, I don't know. But I don't think that they're circulating. And a lot of people have been telling me that if you're talking anything of truth, YouTube is censoring and not letting your videos circulate. They're auto unsubscribing people, all that kind of thing. So I guess it's a good thing. Our group is small. The people that are, that follow me is very small. Most of you, I can respond to everybody because it's not a big group, and that's fine with me. I'm not, out here hard up for views or hard up for subscribers, but because whoever I'm supposed to reach with whatever I have to say, and vice versa. There's some groups that I follow that aren't very big, like Volkswagen, something, I forget his whole name, but his little subscription number is small, but he has a good message. I like him a lot. So anyways, that's my video, guys. I'm not going to stay on here much longer. I just wanted to see what everybody else has to say. Have you discussed this with family members? And I noticed that most of the people in my family, apart from my children, because I guess they're, awake as well, but a lot of people in my family don't even see the changes. And then if they do see the changes, they don't want to deal with it. When I showed my mom all the changes in the Bible, she really became upset with me and did not want to deal with it at all. I don't know what's going on, guys, but the sky, literally, the sky looks like it's falling. Like, the clouds look so close. I feel like I can go like this and I'll be able to touch it. I don't know what the hell they're covering up there, but anyways, you guys have a good day. Enjoy your holiday. I don't know if I'll make another video before then. I don't really celebrate Thanksgiving because, you know, we know the history. It was more of a slaughter day than it was anything to be thankful for. But hey, you know, that's our culture. Slaughter and kill people and all that kind of stuff and then celebrate it. Great. Anyways, have a good rest of your evening, guys. Bye-bye.